everybody says the N word, and me personally, I'm not gonna sit up here and waste my breath on somebody that's gonna continue saying what they want to say. So it's just like, I wouldn't say why does it matter, but it's like, man, just like, I don't know how to put it because I don't want to sound insensitive, but like it's just like everybody says it, like everybody said it before. At least
Hmm.
everybody said it before, whether if it was in private and nobody knew, but everybody said it before. Like,
Sure. No, and like I said, growing up in a community where I've been called, and when we say that N word, I always like to emphasize that I'm talking about the N word with the soft A. There's a big with the soft A and the N word with the hard R. There is a problem. So on these videos, they never show you guys that they call us slurs. They call us beaners. They call us wetbacks. They call us border hoppers. They call us mutations. They call us hybrids. They call us Spaniards, Latinos. That's a massive insult to call an indigenous person Latino or Hispanic just because they speak Spanish. Because we don't go around and call American Indians or black people or Africans English people because they speak English, because that's what they're doing. Oh, you speak Spanish, you're a Spaniard. Oh, well, you're English. You're all English. If you speak English, then you're all English. Because and wait, I speak English too, so that makes me English and Spaniard, but not native and not African American for those who are African. We're all just Spaniards, not American Indian. If you're an American Indian and you speak English, guess what? You're English. That's what they're pushing, and so it is offensive. It is offensive, and those are slurs. Beaners, wetbacks, border hoppers, all the things they call us, those are slurs. That's it's the equivalent of the N word with the hard R, and they call me that shit. And no matter how many times I address that, like I called Dinas out. When Dinas was laughing about it, he said he didn't, and Don Chewy put the video up. He's like, "There you go, Dean. It's on his live stream," and Dean ignored it. Dean ran. He's never popped up no more because they put the video up where he was laughing about the word beaners and all that. And when he said that, I told him, "You know what, bro? You know what we call a mayate? A mayate is a term that we use for people who are of the black community and attack us and try to what do you call it? Put us down."
wait, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Are you serious? Wait,
What?
so this whole time people been calling me that N word and I didn't know that it was a slur?
Mayate?
Yes, I got
Um,
called that
uh,
so many times.
yeah, the word mayate, it's not a slur, but it's not a slur. What it is kind of like, uh, if a white tea person is being racist to you, what do you call them?
A cracker.
Yeah, and that's not that you're trying to be racist. What you're saying is that's what you are, bro, because you're racist towards us. So we have a label for you for being a racist person. And so when there's a black person that's racist towards you, they're mayate, meaning it's not a slur towards the black community. It's just you're calling that person a non-human person. Like, you don't behave like a human being. You're behaving like a fucking bug, like a roach, like
Well,
something
what
that
the fuck?
you don't
So
want. You're not at our. You don't want to be you don't see us as as equals. So it's kind of like calling a white man a cracker. It's pretty much, but you're calling a black person that. And I told Ines, look, I don't want to label you. I don't want to put you on that category where I see you as a mayate, but that's what you're doing to us in a worse way, because you're literally calling us slurs. I'm not calling you a slur, but yeah, if someone's calling you mayate, uh, 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 Tiana, that pretty much what they're trying to tell you is that you're a prejudiced black woman towards other brown or black people.
but
That's
that's
what it
crazy
is.
because I've never been prejudiced towards brown people, so I don't know why they're calling me. Because see, I never knew what the word was. Like nobody ever told me what that meant. That's why when you was like, "Oh, it's used to call black people or like other people of color that's not like indigenous, like a horrible prejudiced person." So I don't know why they're calling me that because I've never been. Just to clarify, I've never been prejudiced to any brown people at all.
And that's why I brought it up on the movie. When if you guys look at the movie Next Friday by Ice Cube, at the very beginning of the movie, he does say this is a real ninja movie. He said that on the movie at the very beginning. Well, not him, but somebody says that on the movie, and it says a real ninja movie at the beginning of Next Friday. So throughout the movie, the little Joker, baby Joker, and Joker, they use the Mayate word throughout the movie. So I don't understand. Maybe in the West Coast it means something different. Maybe it means something different in the Midwest. Maybe it means something different on the West Coast or East Coast. Maybe it means something different in the Caribbean. Maybe it means something different in South America, Central America, and Mexico. But excuse me, but from the most basic understanding of the word, To me, that's from my understanding of the word, it's used for someone who's being prejudiced against you. A black person being racist to a brown, not a white person, but another, like someone who sees you as a brother or an ally, and you talk shit about them, or you're racist towards them or prejudiced them. So that's why they call you the word mayate, because they're like, damn, bro, you're not one of us, bro. You're a mayate. You're like a bug. You're not even we because you talk so much shit about us, so we don't even see you as a human no more.
Yeah,
That's
it
what that's
definitely
what the
probably
term
means
means.
something different. Like it definitely probably means something different where I'm from because I've never been
Could
racist.
be.
So I've never been racist. I could proudly say that. I could confidently say that I've never been racist to any other brown people. So what the hell?
Yeah, in general, it's not a good term to use. Honestly, I know it's used, but like if I was black and someone called me a mayate, I'd be like, bro, like calm down with it. Like I don't fuck with that term. Just like the ninja word. Like I don't have an issue with it when somebody calls me that. But if I call you that word back and you take it as offensive, then I know that you were just using it to either bait me, or you were using the way to, you know, uh, just be prejudiced towards me. And I've seen that most of the dudes, whenever my recordings have been on live stream, like the few times that they've recorded me saying it, is because seconds ago someone was calling me that, and when they trigger me to the point where they just keep doing it and doing it and doing it, I don't have an issue. I'm like, you want to call me? Look, you want to call me a ninja word? I'll be that. But the thing is, I'm not that, but I don't have a problem with it. If a black person calls me a ninja, I see you as a brother. Like, oh, all right, we're like that. You taking it to the level with me. That means we're real cool, to the point where I'm a ninja, and that's cool. If you see me that way, that means you see me as an equal. So I'll see you as a ninja too. We're both ninjas. Whatever. If that's what you want to take it, that's the way you talk. I don't have an issue with it. But when
Yeah,
they
no, I
bait
get
me into
it.
saying it, and then when I say it, they record me, and then they go and say, "Man, he says the N word. He's anti-black." That's the shit that really, you know, that's that shit that I'm talking about. That is that bogus shit.
I would
You know.
say what pisses
Hmm.
me off the most is that it's like I said, I don't want to speak for all black people, but I've seen a lot of black people like it pisses me off because it's like they pick and choose who they want to let say it. Like I've seen so many times they'll let a white tea person say it, but they'll get mad when a brown person says it. And I'm like, you would think that you would let a like that you not even let, but you would think that you wouldn't have a problem with another brown person saying it, but you get mad because another brown person says it, but you will let a whole white tea person that's fully white tea say it without no problem. So I said that's what pisses me off because I feel like I look at it like if you're gonna let white tea people say it, but get mad if a brown person says it's someone that's almost the same complexion as you, then nobody should say it at all. So it just fucking like irritates me because sometimes they do pick and choose who they let say it. Like I said, they'll let a whole white tea person say it before before they let a brown person say it. And if a brown person says it, oh, they get so offended.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't fuck with all people. You know, you could be black and we could be super tight, and there could be another black dude out there who I don't give no fucks about, because, and the same thing goes for our native community. The same thing goes for Mexicans, Chicanos, white people, and everything. I don't go based on how you look. I go based on how you live, how you treat me, how we interact with each other, how we stand in solidarity with each other. You got my back, I got your back. We both been victims of the same oppressor. You know,
Yeah,
and
I
so.
totally agree with.
Mhm.
I totally agree with you because I'm the same way. I don't see. I feel like love has no color, friendship has no color. Most of my friends are black. Some of them, or a few of them, are white tea. A few of them are Mexicans. And me, like I said, friendship doesn't see no color. Relationships don't see no color. I respect everybody individually. Only time I won't respect you is if you disrespect me first. But I mean, I'm the same way too. Like, and it took a minute for me to start having diverse friend groups because I've had a lot of like Mexican friends and a lot of white tea friends that like in my face they act like that they like me, but they were like really racist as fuck behind closed doors. And then I found out about it, and hell, in my opinion, I feel like it hurted me more than it hurt them because I actually built a bond with them. So finding out that like they were secretly racist in my heart because I'm like, dude. Like, and that's one thing I never understand with YT people is that they'll have black friends, but be racist as fuck towards black people. Like, you're friends with me and you're YT. I'm black, but you don't like my people. You hate my people with the fiery passion, but you're friends with me, and it doesn't sit right. It's so weird. So
I think the issues that look, and I'm gonna just say this out of my own experience here on social media. For example, we have black people who completely dislike you, Tiana, and hate you because you're not a Hebrew Israelite or one of those Israelites united in Christ. If you're not part of that, they see you like shit. If you're not a black Moor, they'll see you like shit. If you're not a black Indian, Wabo, pretendian, whatever, or one of those claims, oh, you're not even their people. You're a whole different race of black from Africa. You're not even black from America. Like, do you see what I'm saying? Like, they have so many groups. I think at this point that I don't even know anymore. That's why I try not to get involved with black topics like that so much. Like, addressing and calling out. Cause I'm like, it's up to African Americans to call out the black Indian wannabes, and I know there's Pan Africans in Africa, Afrocentrics and whatnot that also push levels of hate towards Africans or African American, I'm sorry, or black American Indians, and that's one of the things why I stopped fucking around with Port City from the syndicate. The only person I kind of had a decent relationship with, I guess, when we did have conversations was Blackwater Geechee. But from that point on, like Sutek, Brother X, they're super prejudiced towards other black people. They have called other black people. I don't know if it's raccoon or the last word of that or something.
cool.
Yep, they were calling
Yeah.
other black sisters that and things like that just because they were cool with us. I'm like, bro, that's that shit I'm talking about.
Yeah, I mean it's really sad to see, and I hated seeing on TikTok because like the Wabos, like the African Wabos, they're over here starting beef with the actual FBAs in Africa, and it's like a lot of what a lot of people don't know, especially other people of color, like YT people are always like, oh, Africans need to go back to Africa, but I mean I hate to say like us Black Americans because they feel like that we think that we're better because we're in America when a lot of us don't. A lot of us wants to reconnect with our tribes, and the stuff that we got disconnected from when whenever slavery began. Because I used to have a friend, she was from Ghana, Africa, and she even told me, like I was telling her I wanted to go to Africa and go visit and go travel, and she told me even as a black person you have to be careful because it's not it's not safe there. Like like, and it's true, like if you were black, say if you were like a lighter black person, and when I say light I don't mean like super light skin, but like my color, they would in some parts of Africa they would try to hurt you because they'll look at you like you're not actual African because you're not dark like them. So there is colorism in Africa as well. A lot of the African